Welcome back to the 99. I'm your host, Patrick Marlette, and if you're watching this, you are clearly an uber fan of the channel and or a Patreon member, because this is likely entitled something to do with our Patreon crew. But congratulations, we made it to 1 year. I don't have any streamers and confetti to blast at the camera, but just imagine some confetti on screen right now, because guys, it is our 1 year anniversary for the Patreon, and I'd like to thank all of my Patreon members for joining me along for the ride through that hectic year that was 2020. We made it into 2021, and the channel is going strong. So thank you guys so much for your support. When I say this production would not be possible without you, I mean that. From the shorts to the live streams to the weekly episodics, I script, film, edit, and produce everything you guys see on the channel. This is really just a one-man operation with a handful of episodes with guests on, but it is all done by myself. So thank you so much for helping me get through all of this, because your pledge over on Patreon makes it possible for me to focus on doing all this work and improving the quality of the content here. I had one harsh commenter state that the channel was garbage, but at least it was in 4K. And I'm proud of that. As a self-taught videographer and editor, I was far too uncomfortable to ask anyone for support in this endeavor until about a year ago, when a few of you Patreon members now mentioned that you would be more than willing to throw money at the channel, provided there were a way to help fund the projects done here. So thank you for your encouragement, and thank you for helping me along the way. Again, I say it often, and I still don't think I say it enough. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for helping to support the channel. Sappy stuff aside, I do want to get a few channel updates out of the way for you all. In case you are wondering, yes, the YouTube shorts are here to stay. I've scripted out a ton of ideas. They will release every Friday. I'm still working on a time frame that's most appropriate for them, but if you've been enjoying them, you can expect them here and in the future on TikTok with additional content. The TikTok is likely just going to be under my name. It's going to be a free-form way for me to express myself and have fun, so if you want to join me over on TikTok, I'll probably leave a link to it in the description. I likely haven't posted anything on there yet, but you can expect more content from me over on there. Weekly episodics still in, bi-weekly live streams, and I'll likely move to weekly live streams instead. The playtest segment is proving okay, but it's not been that great for the channel, so I might cut back on how many of those are done, maybe switch solely to live streams every Tuesday. I am enjoying them thoroughly, and I hope you all are as well. Of course, I'm also going to be workshopping other live stream formats for the channel. We've gotten a few requests to see some live gameplay. That's a little difficult to juggle, but it's certainly within my wheelhouse. I don't really own all the production aspects to make that happen with 3 cameras, but it is something that is in the back of my mind. However, the big announcement for this episode has to do with the Patreon. This 1 year anniversary also marks the start of my third and likely final tier for the channel, the Brewmaster. Now, with that is a new segment for the program as well. I get requests all the time to help better a list, to help work within a budget constraint, or just to help with a particular theme or strategy or style of list that someone is working on. Well, I want to incorporate that for our Brewmasters over on Patreon. It's all about the viewer, and I want to talk just a little bit more about that segment. As I've conceptualized it, currently the Brewmaster segment is intended to be a live stream for the channel. I love working with you all on building lists. However, if the Brewmaster requests it, I'm more than happy to make it a scheduled, pre-recorded segment instead. We'll workshop it as we go along, but either avenue of approach, what's going to happen is that I will take the Brewmaster's list and work on it on the channel to provide either the most optimal list, the most thematic list within a theme that you're working for, or within a budget you're looking to build for. Any request you might have, it will be featured on the channel that way. I've been struggling trying to find ways to provide my Patreon members something that I felt was truly value added. Moreover, any material good and or virtual good, like an emoji or sticker in a certain chat window in a certain application, and or just your name in the end credit of these videos, which is all good and well and something that I still offer my Patreon members. But if you're going to throw $5 to $10 my way to help support the production here, I feel you deserve a little bit more than that. And although participatory in nature, I feel that having your voice and opinions featured on the channel and entertainment that you want to see by way of deck tech is the way. So if you've ever wanted to become a Patreon member of the 99, now is the best time to do so, as there's a discount on all annual pledges. It is 16% off the total pledge amount, so it's essentially taking 2 months off the entire billing, and that way you get all the benefits of whatever tier you're in. So if you have yet to join our growing Discord community, have ever wanted to have your thoughts and opinions shared on the channel via our monthlies, and or have a deck idea that you must see brewed on the channel via Brewmaster, now is the best time to join. However, I can understand if a pledge is too much at this time. I appreciate you tuning in every week to see these episodes. The best way to support elsewise is just liking and sharing this video as usual. Again, my name is Patrick Marlett, and happy brewing, babies!